Y'all pray for me that my mom and I got this apartment, and my cousins and auntie and uncle. Pray for me that we have this apartment that I applied for and sent the security deposit in and all that. Because Lord knows it's really been rough for me. I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing the absolute best that I can do. Just trying not to lose a child. It's a lot. It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot on me. Anyway, Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? You may notice these new glasses. I actually been had them. I just lost my old pair somehow. Been flipping my room up trying to find them. I cannot find them. So hopefully they come up somehow, Jesus, because these things are expensive. Okay, now Real Housewives of Atlanta. Okay, let's see. So we see Sanya, the new girl, the Jamaican gal. I really like her. She's a good addition. I think she has a good storyline. I think she's adorable. She's accomplished. She's smart. She has a great personality. She's fun. She's shady. She's the perfect mix of everything. And most importantly, she's likable. She is very likable. You can have a lot of good qualities, but if you're just not likable it's just not going to read on TV, and it's just not going to work, but she's good. She got it. So anyway, we found out there's 9 kids in her house, child. 9 people in her house. So we have her and her husband, her 2 parents, mom and daddy, her sister, her sister's 2 kids, and her sister's husband or boyfriend, one of them. I'm like, ooh, child. But, she loves her family. She wanted to help and all that. That's good. But, Lord, I know y'all sick of each other. I have a similar situation going on now that I didn't ask for a reason. So, my God, they're just going through all that stuff. That's a lot, child. So, we're praying for the Richard, what's the name? Richard's Ross household. I just love the blackness and the Jamaican flair, and her Jamaican accent comes out around her family, and I just love it, whether you're Jamaican, African, American, just black people. We all around, all over the world, are just so dynamic and fun, and a lot of times people make us feel bad for where we come from and who we are. For racism, pretty much. But I love that when we can go out there and just be ourselves, our real authentic black selves, and I love that. Anyway, so it wasn't much to that scene, but the sister's over it. Sisters is over this entire situation, this home situation. She's over it. She wants her own place, but Sanya wants her there, and tough thing, the things you do for family, child, don't I know. Okay, so Kenya comes over to Chateau Sheree. Chateau Sheree is beautiful. My God, but Sheree, you paying all that damn rent. I don't know how you do it. I don't know why you would want to do it. You have grown kids, have all them rooms. I would be scared living in that big ass house by myself. But also, I don't know if she actually stays by herself. Hell, if my house was that, if my mama house was that immaculate, I probably would stay at home too, like permanently. Child, where you at? Child, in my 9-bedroom, 8-bathroom home, girl, with my studio in the basement, and my basketball court, and my gym, and my spa room, and my bomb attic and all that. Where you at? What you doing? You ain't better than me. Whatever you doing, No, but it's beautiful, right? Lord knows the people are to go from dirt and bushes to now a castle. Good job, Sheree. But they say allegedly she had to come back on the show to pay that rent. I would imagine that's a lot of light bill. Ooh, child, Sheree. But anyway, Kenya comes over there, and in true Kenya form, she spreads a little tea. Kenya looks absolutely beautiful. Kenya's always been beautiful, but Kenya looks especially beautiful this season. She's just glowing, and she got that man off her back that's just evil and nasty and awful and rude and hateful. So, that's all good, right? Okay, so What else happened? They're talking. So we found out that Sheree and Drew share an assistant. So he worked for Sheree first, and now he's working for Drew. You know that queen that was talking to Candy, talking about, yes, Miss Legendary Birds, with the braids and stuff, or dreads, and was talking. Apparently, he told some tea to Drew about Sheree, that she basically don't like to pay people, right? And instead of Drew telling Sheree, Drew told Candy, and then Candy told Kenya, and then now we have Kenya talking to Sheree, right? So she feeling some kind of way, but she wasn't that mad like I expected. But we gonna see next week that Sheree's gonna snap Drew up. So is it true? Y'all think it's true? I mean, I don't know nothing about that lady finances. I'm gonna say allegedly that allegedly Sheree don't pay people. But I mean, would I be shocked? No. Sheree looked like the type, low key, and she also had she got a lot of rent to pay. She got a lot of rent to pay. That's a lot of light bill. Sheree got the biggest house on the block. They say. She got to cut corners somewhere, right? She ain't got to pay y'all people that's working hard for her. She ain't got to pay y'all. So, right, girl, you're gonna end up in court fees. Child, no, I don't know, child. The people gonna get to suing allegedly. I don't know how you gonna. I don't know how you gonna pay all that rent, all that light bill, all them rooms that you don't use. What is the? Whatever. It's your dream home, right? So hey, if it's your dream home, do it big. Hey, what else is going on? We found out that Todd has a property, I think in Jersey or something, from his ex-girlfriend. Apparently it was in his name, but she put it in his name, or when they was together they was paying on it or something. But anyway, he got it now somehow. And he put a lot of money into it, so he has an extra little home. A little getaway spot, kind of like Ralph have a couple of getaway spots to get away from Drew. So I say it's a little weird. He actually invited Candy up there or to invest in it or something. And she was just like, well, you shared it with your ex. I mean, why I want to be bothered with that? Which I understand. But of course Todd don't get it. And what he try? It's always. There's something about Todd I don't trust. I think he's slick and sly. Whatever he doing, I hope Candy don't find out, cause child. I don't know. I'm not saying he doing nothing. I don't have no proof, nothing like that. Everything I say is alleged, but there's just something about Todd. I just don't trust him. I don't know. I feel like he's jealous of Candy, low key. I feel like he's always trying to outdo Candy since they got together. Yes, she has the prenup, but everything they're creating together now, that's when it's gonna get messy. God forbid if they divorce. So I don't know. I don't know anything about that, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. Moving on. What else happened, y'all? So we see Marlo. We see Marlo and her two handsome nephews. One of them is going to homecoming, the oldest one, and we see that Marlo has help. Her two assistants, they are a married couple, and they help out with the boys. And the husband, he kind of takes the boys under his wings. And that's nice that Marlo, who is a single woman, that she has helps with the two teenagers, because teenagers are a lot. The boys and the girls, a lot. So it's good. She was showing them how to dance and stuff. It was a sweet scene, and he looked great going to homecoming. So shouts out to the Muncie, Marlo Hampton. Marlo also met up with Candy. Candy was doing some kind of Halloween photo shoot. And so they sat down and talked, and Marlo, it kind of hurt Marlo's feelings. I guess that they were talking about the whole fashion event that she had with Late Archive. But I don't think that Candy in particular, they always throwing a little shade, but I don't think Candy in particular meant any harm. She was just asking about the money, how you making money, etc. Marlo But Marlo, she felt some kind of way. Marlo and Candy has been knowing each other a long time. Apparently, Marlo dated Candy's godbrother back in the day, and Candy says that she didn't really rock with Marlo once she got on the show because she switched it up and started coming for her and stuff. And Marlo was just like, no, this, not the case, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Um, Marlo gave Candy props and says that she always sends money on Cash Apps and helps out, but I've never been invited to your home, and basically saying that Candy got funny ways or whatever, which I kind of believe. But Marlo is also a trip in her own self, so I mean, but Candy said that she'll do better. Marlo said that she'll do the same. That's all really anybody can do. So pretty much the last scene was Drew and Ralph. They was talking, going back and forth at the dinner table. Oh, also the men met up. Sanya's husband, Todd, and Ralph to talk. And basically it all ended up being Ralph is full of shit, which we knew. So Drew and Ralph, they were talking, and, they share a counselor. Apparently the counselor called Ralph a maniac, and that people online been saying he's a professional gaslighter. Drew did not know what that meant, and that's exactly what he do. He try to make you seem crazy for the stuff that you say when it's really him, and he's doing stuff, and he's deflecting and all that stuff. Drew dressed up in her best Dancing with the Stars dress that she got from Kenya, I'm assuming. Just, I wish Drew get a stylist. Drew is such a naturally pretty girl. She don't really need a lot of makeup. She don't need a lot of hair. She doesn't. Drew is just naturally just a cute girl. And I just wish that she finds a stylist that just works with her natural beauty more versus all this added on beauty with the extravagant outfits and looking extra. The hair, the earrings, the makeup. It's just a lot. Pretty girl, that Drew. But less is best for Drew. Less is best. Same thing for Kenya. Kenya's naturally pretty. Anyway, so Drew met up and Ralph had laid out the red carpet for her, all that kind of stuff. He rented out his his homeboy let him use his shop, his men's clothing store. And they had a dinner, kind of like dinner on the rooftop. It was nice and pretty, but Drew used that opportunity, which may have not been the right time. But I mean, when is the right time to talk to your significant other about them continuously disrespecting you and doing wrong? I mean, when is the right time? They ain't gonna never want to talk about it. So she brought that up, and he got mad, started to deflect, and he was just like, I'm just gonna stop doing stuff. That's why I don't do nothing for your tacky ass no more. And he had her crying, and it was just a mess. She just kind of don't know what to say to him. He don't want to talk about stuff. I kind of get the feeling that Ralph, he wants to keep a certain image on television. He don't want the true tea out there about them and their relationship. But I mean, you on TV. I mean, y'all done sold y'all marriage at this point to the good old Bravo. And it's for our entertainment. We got to do our reviews on somebody. So y'all act right, shape up, Ralph, and put it on. But I personally think they it's a little acting thrown in there when it comes to Ralph and Drew. Because I don't know. But I'm also single. I'm also not in a relationship. I also don't have any kids. I'm also not married. There's a lot of things that I don't have. So maybe if I was in their particular situation, I would feel differently. But god damn, I mean, how many years, how long does one person have to go through the same shit with the same person? I just don't get it. I just don't get it until I get it, right? But Lord, Ralph walked out from her ass, and Drew sitting at the table eating her steak, looking like a sad dog, just sitting there crying over the steak and the champagne by herself. I said, damn, Drew, at least pick your head up and eat your food with your back straight up. I don't know. Bless her heart. But we're gonna pray for Drew. And like New York said, Tiffany Pollard on the Flavor of Love season 2 season finale to Delicious, she said, delicious, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you an ounce of luck. And, take care of your daughter. And, hopefully your life ends up great. If not, too damn bad. That's my message for Drew. No. I like Drew. Shouts out to Tiffany Pollard. Tiffany ain't worked since she said what she said on the Real Chance of Love, or the chance, one more chance on the Zeus app network. What she say when she was coming for the girl, calling her all kind of referencing her being a man, and calling her all kind of being disrespectful basically to trans women and stuff and all that, and she ain't worked since. Child, you gotta watch what you say, child. That's why some of y'all just need to go on YouTube so y'all can say what y'all want to say. I mean, we still have limitations, but I mean, if you just start out, if you're a big personality, then I mean, once you get on TV, you gotta switch up. Once I get on The View and stuff, I'm gonna be, unless I get on VH1, then I'm gonna be the same, Because you can do what you want to do over there, pretty much. No, you can do what you want to do on Zeus. Y'all see all they do is fight on Zeus, child. Y'all stay tuned for my Bad Boys LA review, child. Anyway, that was the end of this review. I love you guys to pieces. Pray for me once again as I pray for you all. And with that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google+. Follow me at Iskinsworld on Instagram and Twitter. At Iskinsworld89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black. Stay tuned. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.